Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, honorable judge, respected opponents, and everyone here. My name is Fio, and today I stand proudly on the opposition side of this debate. Let's begin with the context. Gambling is not a victimless crime. It is strongly tied to organized crime, loan sharks, money laundering, and even violence. When someone becomes addicted to gambling, it does not only harm the gambler, but also destroy families, creates debt trap, and even drive people to commit theft or fraud to fund their addiction. The proposition side wants to give gambling offenders social service and skill training, replacing prison. Well, this might sound more human, but reality is without imprisonment, there is no strong prevention. The country loses its ability to protect victims, control organized crime, and prevent repeated offenses. Imprisonment is necessary to provide that deterrence, to cut the connection between offenders and gambling networks, and to show that gambling is a serious crime with a serious consequence. And why is true? First, deterrence. Gambling is often done repeatedly because offenders believe they can get away with it. If the punishment is only social service or training, many people will not take the law seriously. This is not enough to stop future crimes. Imprisonment, on the other hand, creates a strong message that gambling has real risk and consequence. Second, network disruption. Gambling rarely done individually. It often involves other people, illegal gambling, and criminal networks. If the gamblers are not imprisoned, they remain in contact with these networks. Social service cannot break these links, but prison isolates gamblers from their gambling circles, make it harder for them to return immediately. Third is fairness to victims. Many families suffer financially and emotionally because of gambling. If the gambler is only given social skill or training, victims may feel that justice is ignored. The law must be fair not only to offenders but also to the people they have harmed. For example, in Indonesia, illegal online gambling has grown massively in recent years. Many cases show that gamblers borrow money, sell property, or even commit theft just to contain gambling. If these gamblers are only sent to the social service, the cycle of harm continues. The debt remains, the victim remains, and the gambler might gamble again. But imprisonment provides a pause. It cuts the cycle, forces rehabilitation under strict supervision, and gives a stronger chance for reflection and deterrence. If the gambler just receives social service, it will not have a deterrent effect on gamblers and is not in line with the provision of law number 303 of the Criminal Code Gambling. If we remove imprisonment, here's the impact. First, increase in gambling crimes. Without fear of prison, more people will risk gambling because the consequences are too light. Second, the growth of organized crime. People will exploit this policy knowing that even if caught, the offenders will only receive training. This weakens law enforcement. In the proportion world, gambling offenders are only given social service and training. The result? No real difference. Offenders stay in contact with gambling circles, and crimes will likely repeat. Society becomes more vulnerable. In the opposition world, imprisonment remains in place. Offenders are punished fairly, networks are disturbed, and society is protected. Rehabilitation can still exist inside it. Skill training programs can be integrated while offenders save their sentence. This way, we get both justice and rehabilitation, not one or the other. Dear Honorable Judge, this motion may sound human, but in reality it is impractical and unsafe. Gambling is not only a personal weakness, it is a social crime with serious consequences. By removing imprisonment, we reduce deterrence, we ignore justice for victims, and we risk making the problem even worse. Therefore, as the opposition side, I firmly reject this motion. What we need is not to remove prison, but to combine imprisonment with rehabilitation program inside the prison system. This way, the law remains strong, justice is served, and rehabilitation is still possible. Thank you.